Hello, everyone. Let's get this in frame. I'm sure somebody is printing right now. One of my kids is printing. They always print at the wrong time. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, that noise is my printer. Hey, Kate, Libby, Mary, Jessica, Elizabeth. Hello, everybody. Lynn, welcome, welcome. Apologize about the printer. I'm sure one of the kids is doing some kind of homework. Hello, everyone. It's a lovely day to be crafting. I'm really excited to be working in my project life today. So I'm not far behind, and I hate saying I want to catch up. Can you not hear me? Do you guys hear me fine? Oh, okay. You can't hear the printer. Okay, I get it now. So what I was saying that I usually don't like to use the word catching up because I feel projects aren't about like catching up. It's literally just creating and documenting our stories and photos. So, but I do like to finish a project before I move on. So usually I like to finish my project life within the month of January so I can start the new year. So I thought it was a good time to work on my project life. You guys are always helpful when I'm working on a project live. Um, Kristen, I don't know, have you watched my selfie printer tutorial? I do share how I do the borders on my photos. I just use all kinds of apps to do different things for my photos. I find it to be easier that way. But I'm going to be documenting week 41, I believe. Yes, week 41. And I have a few photos here. Let's see where I'm going to set these. Usually when I put my photos down, I just go with it and see if I like how everything looks. So like I have two photos of Stitch here, but I don't want them set like right over each other. So I'm going to try to kind of balance this out. I think this looks good for now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my live. Thank you so much for showing up on this beautiful, well, it's not sunny, but it's a good day. So I'm going to start with my 4x6s because I always kind of use my 4x6 to build off of. And I'm actually using Studio Calico's, I think it's the October kit. No, we're in November kit. And I only used it for one project or one layout. And I have plenty left, so I'm going to use that. And if I want to go through my stash, I'll do that as well. But I always like using a kit. It's so much easier to put a spread together. So I like to start with a kit. And if I don't have a kit, I'll just go through my stash. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for coming into my craft with me. We're going to have some fun today. It's a good day. So I'm going to go through my 4x6s. This is cute. I see the back. Yeah, I prefer that one. That one's nice too. It's nice and simple. It's a good place to add like week, but I like that yellowish, that mustardy yellow. I'm a big fan of mustardy yellow, so let's go with that for now. This is a favorite card. I think I'm gonna end up hoarding that card. I should use it. That's a pretty mustardy yellow as well. I want to choose cards I can mute down all the photos a little bit. This is pretty. And whatever I think I'm not gonna use, I will set it aside. This is really nice. But I love Studio Calico's kits. They're just easy to work with. And sometimes they're themed, but they're not like too themed, if that makes sense. You always have different types of colors and cards, but everything matches. And I can even use the Traveler's Notebook kit, like the embellishments, if I wanted to, because both kits go really well together. This is I like this. This one says gratitude turns what we have into enough. I really like that. And I like that dark color there. It matches well with this card or this photo. So let's see. So thankful. I like that, maybe. So basically what I think I could use goes here. And what I don't think I'm going to use will go in a pile on its own. It just makes the process faster. And I'm just going to go through these real quick and then we can start. And by the way, I wanted to mention that I miss out on a lot of questions in the chat, and I really, really apologize about that. Crafting and talking and checking the chat is really hard. So excuse me for that. This is pretty too. So if I miss your questions or anything, I will try to answer them later. And now Stitch is in the room where he should not be. Sorry, guys. Okay, now I have to throw out Stitch, so give me a sec. Stitch, come on. Okay, sorry about that. He's not out, but I brought backup to take him out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick to those for now and then move these out of the way. Oh, that's a good idea, Isabel. No, Stitch does not understand when I'm going live. He does not care. And I usually don't like him in my room because he gets into all my stuff. So, and you know, dogs and paper. Oh, I love that photo too as well, Beth. That's a really cute photo. I like this blue a lot. I'm trying to think if I want to use it, but that's too many words on one spread. Even like that. That one might work. I'm gonna set this one aside. I'm just kind of breaking it down a little bit. Maybe, maybe not, but I really prefer that one, I think. So let's do that. And that's too much words too. So let's keep it as is and then we can decide. So I'm gonna set my spread aside and then we can kind of start crafting or creating these spreads. Oh no, dogs and glitter, dogs and paper are not a good mix, that's for sure. And he loves coming in here. I don't mind if I'm here, but right now I'm really busy. So he's gonna get into everything, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, by the way, close to my heart, it's good you mentioned that, Kristen. Close to my heart, well, not close to my heart, Beth from Close to My Heart is having a promo today on the ink pads, on anything you purchase. I think it was $40 and you get a free ink pad. And Beth does that a lot. So I wanted to, you know, give you guys a heads up if you're interested in the ink pads, the stamps, anything, the paper, the kits. Whatever you purchase for $40, she will send you a free ink pad, and I always have her linked in my videos. Great, close to my heart consultant. So let's start here. Let's see what, okay. I'm just reading what you guys are chatting in the chat room. I need a week card, and I don't know if I want to stamp week here or stamp it on a 3x4 card. I don't have any space for journaling. I just noticed that. Do I want to journal? There's not much to journal really. So I might just stick with that card. Okay, let's start. We're going to use this as my week card. It's okay. I can just stamp week on the bottom. And let's see if I even want to, oh, you know what? I have Kelly Perky's, the Paper Persons Highline number stamps. They're huge and big and beautiful. Maybe I can use that stamp set on a 3x4 card. Let's do it. I think I'm going to use this card. Okay. Let me grab them real quick. Go through my 6x8s and find my high line. I think this would look cool. I used to do I used to use these high lines last year in my project life, and they always turned out so pretty and fun. So we're gonna go for it. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming into my live craft with me. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so let me grab my ink pads here. These are the close to my heart ink pads. I love the black archival. Honestly, it has become a favorite. I have some favorite black ink pads, like the close to my heart black archival, the Color Theory from Studio Calico's black. I love that one. And I love scrapbook.com's premium dye ink. These are like my favorites. So trying to see if I want to add it to the side so I can probably stamp something. Let's just go for it. I always like just stamp and then kind of decide after the fact. So let me just clean this off and we can work on my week title card. So I said this is week 41. Thank you so much, Mariska. Thank you. I'm really excited about that. It definitely made my day yesterday. And talking about that, I always say this, no matter who you voted for, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, we are all one nation, and that's what's important. We are all humans. Should just share love and kindness, and that's what's important. And me, I don't know if you noticed, but this 4x6 photo is from the vice president's debate. And this, I'm not documenting this as a Democrat. I'm documenting it as a woman. And I decided that I wanted to stamp or probably use alpha stickers or something to spell out I'm speaking. And it's literally just representing women. We are always over, like people speak over us, especially men, you know. We are always behind to them, or we're too emotional for them and things like that. And for her to say, I'm speaking, when I'm done, you can talk. That was really important for me. It was a big moment for me. I'm sure for a lot of women. So I wanted to document that. So I don't want any like hate comments. I'm getting a lot of that lately. Which to me is okay. I don't really care. I'm a human being. I share my story. These are my stories. I don't share them to be rude or mean or anything like that. These are my stories. I know a lot of you guys follow me for my crafting, but you are listening to my stories. You're looking at my family pictures and albums. So I just don't like it when people come fighting because I documented something they don't agree with. You know, it's okay. I follow a lot of people who don't agree with me, and I love their projects. I accept their projects, even if I don't want that one. I'm using it. Even if I don't agree with their point of view. We can all agree to disagree. Oh, Wendy, that made my day. Everybody getting their Stamp Addicts t-shirts. It means so much to me. You guys are amazing, everybody. I appreciate it so much. I just I thought it would be fun to have something like a t-shirt or sweatshirt or something to kind of represent what we love doing. And as you guys know, I love stamping, and stamps are everything to me in crafting. So I love that everybody's enjoying them and purchase them. It means the world to me. Thank you. Yes, a total classic moment. So I'm just using like a light shade of gray to fill out my 41. And it doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. I like the imperfections of stamping. It really makes everything look like, you know, something you made, not perfect. Let's add week. I'll use this stamp set from Everyday Explorers. I think there's a week in there. Yeah, there is. I'll use that one to add week. Yes, exactly. It's like everybody gets to tell their story. I share because I'm trying to inspire other crafters, and like other crafters inspire me. But I don't judge their stories, if that makes sense. Don't follow them because of their political point of view. That's like ridiculous. And the beauty of it is watching other crafters create and tell their stories. It's so fun to see how different our lives are and how diverse the world is, you know? So, especially here in the US, I'm gonna stamp this to the side. I think that would look cute. But yeah, respect, respect. I even got a comment or a DM yesterday from one of my followers on Instagram, and she said something in the like kind of like, I don't agree with your point of views, but I love you as a crafter. And that meant a lot. And I told her that's amazing. I love how we can have an adult conversation and we can still love each other, even if we don't agree with each other. So, yeah. Let me see. Did I miss something? Again, if I miss your comments, I apologize, you guys. I think I'll look through the stickers and stuff and see if I find anything that I want to add. Oh, I like that new chapter. That's cute. And the green is really pretty. It brings in a hint. Oh, I wish I stamped that week a little bit lower. Maybe. I like that. That's cute. We're going for it. Or we can move it up a little. I like it there, actually. We're going for it. This is what I like about Studio Calico's kits, that they're like, that the embellishments are enough to put spreads together. So we're good with our week 41. Okay, so I wanted to add the I'm speaking to this. I'm thinking I have so many alpha stickers from Kelly Perky, so I could use those. Let me see. Like the gray, maybe. Let's see if I don't think I have any Kelly Perky mustard yellow. Do I? I probably don't. I don't think she's ever done mustardy yellow. That would be perfect. But if not, it's either, I'm either going to end up using white or the gray. The white situation is I use them a lot, so I end up like without any vowels left. So I have to check that first before I decide using those. So if I wanted to spell out I'm, okay, we're good with the I'm. Then the speaking, I think it's gonna work, yeah. Okay, I have enough. So we're gonna do white. I like the gray, but I think the white might look better. Or I can check my other alpha stickers and I don't know if the white, well, I'm going with white. I'm not gonna question myself right now. Yeah, Meg, I've done that too. If it's hurtful or it's rude, I do unfollow. And I don't say anything. I just unfollow. And I always say this, like, if people don't like what I share, that's fine. Just unfollow me, but don't leave hateful, rude. Like, we're grown adults. We're sitting there trying to teach our kids to be respectful and kind to others, and then yet we can't even be kind to each other as adults. Like, what is that? What's up with that? It shocks me, honestly, how people can hide behind social media. I need to find some quotation marks. Here's a couple. Maybe this works. Hopefully I have another pair. Let's see if I can. This is a moment for my tweezers that I don't feel like grabbing. And I'm not really good at using my tweezers. I don't know why. I see a lot of crafters using their tweezers to add like the stickers, the tiny stickers and stuff, or sequins. And I'm like, why can I not like do that? Why do I have a hard time doing that? Okay, let's grab those white stickers again. Maybe I can find another pair. I have a feeling I have more somewhere. Let's see. Yep. Sure do. Yes. How unkind and rude. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Like, I'm 100% sure whichever, like, you know, these politicians, and when people say that Donald Trump is not a politician, I don't believe that, but these people don't care if you're fighting for them. They don't even know you. So why are you like being rude and obnoxious about it? And this goes for Democrats as well. I'm not even just talking about people right now who are upset with the results. I'm just talking in general. Kindness. And just if you don't like what somebody's sharing, just, unfollow. That's cool. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. Yes, unfollow button. And I always share little, my political views usually on my Insta stories. So really, if you're not interested in how I feel about certain things, don't watch my Insta stories. Just look at my feed and you're good to go. And it's rude when people, I had someone tell me, shame on you, you're a businesswoman. You're going to lose so many followers for this. And I thought, businesswoman? I'm just sharing my crafts. There's no business behind it. And even if I was a businesswoman, like, what is it to you if I want to lose some followers? Like, what? So I find it just funny and ridiculous. It's our feed. We get to share what we want. That fit pretty well. I mean, I'm pretty close to the vice president, but it kind of looks like it's going towards him anyway. So let me add a little quotation marks. And by the way, I saw Morgan. She's on the Ali Edwards team. She's amazing if you're not following her. And she did something similar to this, and I thought it was genius. She actually did a whole mini album for the elections about voting and all that good stuff. Beautiful. So, so pretty. So I got that idea from her with the I'm speaking. So I'm going for it and I'm using it. I stole your idea, Morgan. Okay, let's see. Hello and welcome. A girl in a sweater. I don't know if you ever told me your name, like your real name, which your handle is pretty cool. Yeah, you're exactly, Teresa. If you're not sharing your views, you're no longer true to yourself. And if people are just watching you because, you know, you're just sharing whatever on your feed and not being true to what's going on in the world, then what are you gaining? Yes, Morgan's album's gorgeous. Kristen the Fly was hilarious. uh, yeah, I just delete. Anyone who's rude, who leaves a rude comment, I just totally delete the comment. Not even going to bother myself replying, especially if you're trying to degrade me or my family or something. I'm pretty chill kind of person. I'm really nice. But if you mess with me or my family, especially my kids, you haven't seen what I turn into. So, yeah, as long as people don't pass that, we can chat and talk about it. I'm trying to see if I want to add something to this photo of my sister and I. And I don't see, like, the stamp set is adorable, but nothing that I want to be adding to this photo. But what I'm thinking, maybe I can add a label or something to that and stamp. Oh, you know what? I have a sister stamp. Hold on. Let me find that stamp. It must be, I'm just trying to remember what company is it from. And I think it's from the Ton Stamps. Hold on. I'm kind of sure of it. Yeah. Let's see if I can fit something in there. Maybe on a label. Oh, I like the Hi Sister. Love you, sis. Okay, I think I might just grab a label. Bring in some color. Let's see. Yes, that puffy bear. I should use that. Oh yeah, I love that. It's cute. Morgan is, oh, there we go. Kate added her into the chat. She's amazing, by the way. I think she's still on private, but you can definitely ask to, you know, follow her. I think she follows back, you know, she'll let you follow. Does that make sense? Oh, that's a good label, but that's so small. I don't think it can fit much on that. But yeah, she does beautiful projects and she's a wonderful person. So that's a plus. Let me see if I can find, maybe I'm going to end up using one of Kelly Perky's labels. But I really like this color because it's very similar to that. Okay. We're going for this one, I think. Sarah once, you know what, I can, yeah, Sarah once said like to double up, and I think I'm going to do that. So I might just add it to the bottom with two. See, that one's a little bit too long, but I can trim it off. Hopefully I cut that straight. If you just joined, Beth from Close to My Heart, a consultant at Close to My Heart. Okay, guys, I have to focus on this one. Is having a little promo. So if you're looking at buying any of the Close to My Heart ink pads or kits or anything, with any purchase of $40 today until midnight, she's giving away a free ink pad. So that's awesome because Close to My Heart ink pads are $10. I know they're pricey, but they're huge. So I think that makes up for it. And they're magnet. I love that they're magnet. So I have her link down in the description box for you guys. Yes, it does. I've used it. You have an awesome sister. It even has, my sister has the best sister. And I've used those. And I always say things like that to my sisters. Because like when I do something nice for either one of them, she'll be like, oh, you're so sweet. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, you have the best sister. So I'm going to use one of these stamps. Maybe, let's see which one I like. I like the I love you, sis, and it has space where I can add maybe a sticker or something. So we'll go for that. And that stamp set is from the Ton Stamp. Bye, Kristen. Thank you so much for coming in. It means the world to me. Oh, that stamp. I've seen those stamp pad holders. I didn't try them from Close to My Heart, but I already have like stamp pad holders. That's a good one to get. That's so funny, Amy. You know what? My youngest sister, she changed her name in my mom's phone to your favorite daughter. So one day I was at my parents' and mom's phone rang and it was my sister and it said your favorite daughter, or my favorite daughter. That's what she added in there. I was like, Mom, you have Nida on there as your favorite daughter? And I was like, no, Nida changed it. So I was like, whatever. So I changed it to your worst daughter to Nida, and then I've changed mine to my favorite daughter or whatever. Oh my gosh. So now it's like a thing that we always do to each other. Every time someone goes to see mom and dad, we change it up. So my mom gave up. She doesn't even care. She said last time it confuses her now because she'll get used to that. That's how I have my name on there. And then my sister comes in and changes it. Oh, you know what? I just saw this. I was going to use one of those puffy stickers, but this is cute. We're going with that one. That's from the kit. Good way to use my chipboard and my kit. No need to be rummaging like that. Let's see. But you know, Amy, my mom does that with her grandkids. Yeah, my mom, like now she doesn't know who's calling. She just gave up. She's like, whatever. She just answers. Oh, you think so, Beth? Growing up, everybody used to like be shocked that we were sisters. I think I want to add this chipboard banner. This was our first shopping outing. Laith was going back to campus, so he needed, you know, sweaters and stuff. And that week it got so cold, like Georgia weather. Georgia is like last week it was freezing. I think it was last week around Halloween. And then this week it's warm. So this is weather in Georgia. But he needed clothes, so we went shopping. And I'm thinking there's not really a story. I'm still looking at this and I'm thinking, my gosh, I did not choose a card to add journaling. So I might have to change this up. But Let's see if I'm going to stamp something on there. No, that stamp set just does not work with anything. So what we're going to do is we are going to look through my stamps. Let's see. Grab some Studio Calico and see what we can find. Oh, this one's actually a good one because it has the "we've got this." It might fit because honestly, like we went, or the back to school could work, but that's too big, I think, for that chipboard. Let's see. And I like this. Actually, I like that one a lot. So we're gonna put this back. I like that, Meg. I think my mom does that too. My mom has, obviously we're 5 siblings. So that's a lot of kids. So I always tell mom, oh my gosh, mom, you called me like every single sibling in this household just to call on me. And she'd be like, I have too many kids. I know you'll answer, even if I get the wrong name. I could do that, Allie. I might do that actually. Because, yeah, I like this card a lot. But I'm going to need, I mean, there's not much to talk about really. Like it's basically, you know, all the photos. Staying home, there's not much to talk about, honestly. Just the stories that happen while we're home. But I'll probably do a little flip because I don't need a lot of space to journal. So I'm just stamping. These are moments too. I should have moved that up a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'll just add one of these words. No, I bet you it's not going to fit. It will. To remember. Us shopping with masks. And literally just, we went through that store so quick, it's not even funny. Because we're just trying not to be in major public places for too long, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me take this out. I love this simplicity of the stamp set, by the way, from Studio Calico. It's a good one to have. Okay, so I think I have to take off my sweater because it's getting hot in here. My lighting, oh my gosh, it's so strong. It starts making you sweat. My grandma had 11, by the way, 11 kids. So I have a lot of aunts and uncles, by the way. Okay, let's just add a little puffy sticker to that. Bring in some of that mustardy yellow. And that looks good. By the way, when I get to this point where I just want to document my photos and stories and get it done, I just go for it. You know what I mean? I don't think too hard about it. I just want to document them. I might not even add anything to this guy. He's just too cute. I might back this up. Let me look through the cards. Where'd my cards go? I might do a little backup for that, and I can find a journaling card as well for the other photo, or my journaling card here. This one might work for my journaling, even though it says this, so thankful for. Oh, I can back him up with, oh, I might do that, use that for him. I've done so many I'm thankful lists. I'm out of things to be thankful for. And that's not a problem, is it? Oh, you know what, Sabrina? I noticed that they are out too, because I tried to link it to one of my videos, I think my Thankful 30 video, and I noticed that they were out as well. That's crazy. I guess they're out. Even though, I mean, wasn't long that they released them, right? But it's a good sticker sheet or sticker book. Oh, this is a good journaling card as well. I think I might use that for my journaling. We shall see. Okay, so let's back up Mr. Stitch here with this, because we are so thankful for Stitch. So I might just maybe stamp or add, we're so thankful for you or something. Let's do that. I'm going to trim this down a little bit so I can get the... I like that. He's so cute and naughty. Sanika, Big Family is amazing, I have to say. You always have someone to talk to. Each sibling has their like own personality, so it's, I don't know. And when we get together with our kids, it's big. It's a big family. A lot of love there. I might use my stickers again. So thankful for... I'm trying to see if I can spell out Stitch. I think I have all the letters. Yeah, I think so. We're going for it. Yeah. Let's see. That's crazy. I can't believe how fast they sold out. I'm so grateful that I like got mine early. I knew I would like use them or want them because they're just so perfect for the Thankful 30 setup. And I knew I wanted to change up my Thankful 30. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a process video for the first 4 days of my Thankful 30. So, and I just love that project so much. It's really nice to look back at your older Thankful 30 projects and see how it changed from year to year. So, wow, that airplane is loud. Guys, can you guys hear that? Let's see. Ali, what are you talking about? You guys are talking about something I missed. Is it a shutdown or something? I think this turned out really cute. He's so cute. Okay. Maybe add a heart or some sort. Let's see what we have here. But you can't see that one. That one's the same as that, so I might have to go into my stash. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Thank you. Oh, wow, Kate. I have a friend who's an only child, and she spent a lot of time in our house, a lot, because she always felt lonely, and when she came over, there's so much going on, so she loved that. I know it's difficult to like be an only child. I don't know if it's difficult, but it's just different, let's say. Oh, yes, I heard about France and the UK, yes. I hope you guys stocked up before the lockdown. Oh, in Germany too, wow. Hi, Kelly, welcome. Yeah, I know the lockdowns are difficult. That's not easy, for sure. I just hope that with the lockdowns, it gets better. That's the whole point of the lockdown, so hopefully it gets better. I'm just hoping that we can control this virus as soon as possible, because it's really starting to, I don't know, affect everybody, affect our life, our children. It's just, it's heartbreaking. I'm trying to find something to add to his photo. Maybe just a little heart or something. I'm not going to go all out. But the gray is just not popping off. I want that blue. I like that blue a lot. Wait, I didn't look at my chipboard. Where did my chipboard go? Did I put it away? I put it in my drawer. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna just add one of these. Okay, I'm just gonna add this guy. Or here. Yeah, down here. Okay. Staple. That's good, Carol. Restrictions are good. Wendy, I always offer. I love organizing craft rooms. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And when I'm not crafty that day and I want to spend time in my craft room, I'm organizing it. That's good. That's good. It's good when they're prepared for the chaos before the shutdown. Allie, as long as you stocked up on crafty supplies. I know, isn't he cute, Elizabeth? Thank you, thank you. Yes, Stitch is adorable. That's so sad. Yeah, I think our country should be on shutdown a long time ago, but, you know, that's a talk for a different day. Honestly, I basically work from home, so I don't have to leave the house, and I'm grateful for that. So when we go anywhere, it's something important, groceries, shopping for Leith. And from my experience, literally, we did our own lockdown since March. And once he went and lived on campus, he caught COVID. So for me, that tells you something. Like these spaces where everybody's, I don't know, connecting and seeing each other and spending time with each other, it's spreading more, and he caught it within 10 days. So yeah, I'm all for lockdowns. Yes, I'm going to do, Libby, a craft room tour, hopefully in December. I like to share my craft room tours at the end of the year, and it helps any crafter who's, you know, going to change up their craft room in the next year, organize it, whatever the case is. They can see that video and help them organize. I do destash, but it's really small destashing. So as you guys know, you know, I want to do a flip for this, but I need to put this through my typewriter. Or you know what, I might just write it out so I can just go ahead and do the flip for it. So as you guys know, I'm on a few creative teams. I do get sent things sometimes to try and see if I like it. And if I do, I share it with you. If I don't share it with you. That's something very important to me with companies who contact me. I do tell them I will try it first. If I like it, I'll share it. If I don't, I won't, kind of thing. Because I want to be honest with you guys. And I know how it feels to buy something and then, why did I put that away? And then find out that it sucks. And let's say I recommended it, you know? So I try to be honest with you guys and share the things I like. And for that, I get a lot of stuff that I use all the time, and there's stuff that I just don't like, but I know another crafter might. So I do put set them aside. I do try to do giveaways of destashing. Um, you know, I don't sell these things. I don't like to sell them, especially if they're sent to me. If I bought them myself, yeah, I don't mind selling. But if they're sent to me, I'm not going to make a buck off of you guys and sell it to you. So that's why I like to do little giveaways. I think I did one, which I should do one soon, a while back, where I got a lot of those cards and stamps and embellishments out of my craft room and into other crafters who love them and will use them. So yeah, but I don't destash a lot because what I buy and the like the companies I work with, I really, really love, if that makes sense. So I keep mostly everything because I use them. Yes, this is the new Documenter kit from Studio Calico. It is the, what did I say, November? November kit. Yes. And I think it's called Bookworm, if I'm not mistaken. You guys know me and my love for Studio Calico. It's like one of my favorites. I've been a subscriber before being on the team. I was a subscriber since like 2011 or 2012. And by the way, when I do flip pockets, I try my hardest to keep a little bit of space at the flip. So when you slide it in, like this card isn't sticking upwards, it's sticking more towards the bottom, if that makes sense. Or vice versa. Just one of them kind of fill the cards, the pocket space. Now I need to back this up, so I'm gonna go through my cards again. This time around, I'll just try to find a filler card. Or I can just add something like a embellishment or of some sort. It's really pretty. Let's see what I can find in here. This one might work. At the same time, I'm like, don't want to waste any cards that I really, really like and think I could use. Which one am I going to give up? This? And then I can put a chipboard or something? Even though it's cute, I don't want to give up any of them. Okay, maybe just that one. It's okay, it's just black with stars. I'm sure I have plenty of that somewhere in my cards. So I'm gonna back this guy up. And this is another reason I love flip pockets, is that you use up so many cards, which is, that gets a thumbs up from me. See, I'm trying to, oh, the Grateful works. That's cute. And then I can add journaling here, maybe stamp something. Yeah, I see these stamps just don't work for my project right now. Oh, quarantine life. I'm still quarantining, so quarantine life works. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I love the new Documenter kit, by the way, Jess. No, my life in scrapbooks, I did it for up to, I think, May with the Life Crafted. So I was trimming down my traveler's notebooks, but then I stopped because I do have a lot of the Life Crafted albums, but at the same time, I started noticing that this was not going to be something for the long run because it gets pretty expensive. Does that make sense? especially for someone like me who has a traveler's notebook for each month. So I had decided to leave my TNs as is. I'm going to share with you real quick. Hold on. And got this traveler's notebook cover. And I can add 3 traveler's notebooks in it. And I love that it looks like the format of it is like an album and not a traveler's notebook cover, like your typical traveler's notebook cover. And I love that you can see your traveler's notebooks through it. And this is something I do all the time. I change my mind a lot, not as in the project itself. I'm pretty consistent with my projects. I don't change up my projects much, right? But I do like to find different ways to store my traveler's notebooks, my albums, all that good stuff. And I like to share them with you. And sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it might work for you, and sometimes it won't, you know? So this right now I'm loving. I've been using that, and I stopped trimming down my traveler's notebooks. This one I got from Studio Calico. And let's see. You know what? I will keep them because with the stamps over here, let me see who asked me that question. Because there's other stamps in here that I could totally use even if it wasn't quarantining, like we weren't quarantining or in shutdown, like the puzzle stamp, the TV stamp, the library, like the books. We've got this that can go with anything, honestly. Reading, baking, binge watching. So literally from the stamp set, the only one that if you weren't quarantining, you couldn't use is the quarantine life lately. That's literally it, because you can use stay safe, stay home. Staying in is the new going out. This is hard. So stamps like this, even if they're themed, they're really not. You can look into it and find things that you can use, like the box and filling that out, like adding a stamp and journaling. So I always say this, like I get a lot of stamps that are heavily themed, and I'm not a huge themed kind of person. I don't like everything being themed, but I use them. Oh, I was going to stamp that. Started talking and I forgot. But I use them anyway. You guys, I don't even celebrate Christmas, and sometimes companies send me Christmas themed stuff, and I'll use the stamp set. I will find a way and I will use them. Believe me. I want to see if I have like a pretty blue to add here. Or maybe just stick to the black because of the black card up there. Okay, we're sticking to black. So yeah. But now companies are getting better, because before I always had to say, please don't send me any Christmassy stuff because, you know, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm going to put it up here. And, but now they don't even send it to me. They kind of skip me. So because they know, they'll send me an email and say, hey, Eva, we're not sending you any Christmassy stuff. We know you don't use it. And I'm like, thank you. And sometimes they'll send it and they tell me, we know you don't do Christmas or celebrate Christmas, but you can give this away. And that's how I get to give away a lot of my kits to you guys. Let's see. Oh, they're out of stock. I'm sorry, Wendy. So I'm gonna like let you guys in. Hold on, let me see with this. Yes, exactly. It's like, it's just too many Life Crafted albums and it gets kind of pricey. And I always try to, you know, keep my crafting hobby to a certain amount of budget kind of thing. So yeah, I try to keep it. And that one you can add 3 in there comfortably. And mine are really bulky. You can see that. And I got 3 in there. So that's saying something. I mean, and you're saving money. By the way, I was going to say something about Studio Calico. When they are sold out of something, always click the notify me button. That tells Studio Calico that people want more or will buy this because they're interested. So I always recommend it. And they are really good at restocking. Sometimes they take forever, yes, not gonna lie, but they're pretty good at restocking. I'm trying to see what I can add. This is really cute. I like, it says stay close to people who feel like sunlight. And I like that a lot. So I might try to see if I can, I'm just gonna add it. It's just so pretty. Let me see. Oh, Sue, then yeah, that's something that you would definitely like. Okay, so Sneeka, you are asking if I have empty pages in my traveler's notebook. I usually do not. I try to use every page, and sometimes I'll stick 2 pages together when I'm doing something, like if I am trimming out something from that pattern, from the previous pattern, and then I have to stick 2 pages together. But usually in my traveler's notebooks, let me grab this one because this one's almost filled, right? And let's see how many. I don't want to share every single page in here because there's some that I didn't share yet or I want to share. But like in this one, I think I used it all. I'm trying to see. Oh, I thought I had empty pages in here, but I guess not. No, it seems like I used them all. And let me tell you something. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest, after like creating 16, 17 projects in here, I go really simple. Like I have a photo, I'm down to the wire. I just want to finish this month and move on to next month because next month's Traveler's Notebook is oh so pretty. I keep it simple. Like I just added Stitch's photo, a word sticker, and a star. Like who said this isn't crafting? Nobody. So you don't have to fill each spread with embellishments and photos and layers, which I do. Like I stamped a lot in this one. I kind of tried to be creative with this one, but they don't all have to be that way. Does that make sense? So yes, I fill out my traveler's notebooks. I always end up like around 15, maybe to 17 layouts in a traveler's notebook. Sometimes I have more stories, sometimes I don't. Like that photo of Stitch. I don't have a story, but I have a picture. I'm just going to add it. Sometimes I have a lot to say. Oh, I created this one. I didn't share this one yet. Sometimes I have something to say, so I'll say it on a tag. So it depends on you, how you craft your stories. I literally do not look, when I look at other crafters and what they're doing, it inspires me as in what they are putting together. Does that make sense? But to feel less than because their stories are longer or their pictures are more, I don't, because this is my life. These are my stories. I'm going to tell you the story as is. It's my album. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Let's see. Hey, Tashi, you didn't miss much. Just working my project life. Just creating, trying to get some project life layouts in my album. Let me see. Oh, okay, Sabrina. When I get my creative team kits, I get it before everybody else, right? Or all the creative team members get it before everybody else. So I literally don't use it for the month it's intended for. So, okay, so this one was the November kit, and this was the November kit. With the Documenter kit, I just use it. I don't care what week I'm on, what I'm doing. It's just literally if it works for my photos, I will use it. I never let the kits tell my story. I use the kit but no, that's not what I meant to say. Okay, so I make the kit work for my stories, if that makes sense. And with the Traveler's Notebook, I'm always a month behind. So when I get the November Traveler's Notebook, it is my October Traveler's Notebook. But this isn't the October Traveler's Notebook release at Studio Calco, if that makes sense. So I'm always like a month behind. And that's how I worked before I was even on the creative team, because I don't plan my stories, right? So right now I'm not planning December. I don't know what's going to happen in December, but I know what's happening in November, so I'll start in that. So now I'm supposed to get my December Traveler's Notebook from Studio Calico, and it's going to be my November. I hope I made sense. Okay. Oh, Jess, you're fine. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to catch up with the questions. Okay, what was the question? Maybe it's... Oh, you're having smudges. I don't know, Jess, if you've watched my stamp tutorial. It's an old one, but it's a good one. And I share how I use my ink pads to stamp on photos. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stamp on this and share with you. I always recommend archival ink. So I either use my Ranger archival ink, and lately I've been using the Close to My Heart. Okay, so archival ink, especially on glossy paper, smudges if you don't stamp it right. So let's see what we're gonna stamp here. Let's see what we got. Trying to find something within the stamps that I have out, but I know none of these are gonna work. So trying to think, what can I stamp on this guy? On these two cuties. Let's go through these real quick. Oh, a grateful one would be nice. Maybe this one? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a good stamp for this photo. And I want to share with you how I stamp on photos, because there's a trick of trying not to move your hand while stamping. I can't figure out what I want to stamp on here. Maybe the document? That's not really what I would like to stamp. Oh, this is cute. Hold on, I found something. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, there's this little stamp here that says living my best life, because I swear this dog is like living his best life. Okay, so if I were to use my ink pad, right, I'm going to use my archival ink. And first, of course, I think my archival ink is a little bit dry, but it's okay. I should have used the other one. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm stamping, literally I'm stamping straight down, pulling straight up. So you're not shifting, you're not moving your hand. And I know that's something really hard to do. So I always recommend, like, if you struggle with keeping your hands, you know, straight, and my bracelet is getting in the way, all you do is like stamp straight down, right? Use both hands to help your hand stay where you want it to stay and that your stamp isn't shifting. And then literally move straight up. And it's as simple as that. Once you start moving your hand or trying to push in to get, you know, the stamp perfect, it's not going to work. You're going to get smudges. And StazOn, maybe your StazOn is too juicy. Sometimes they are too juicy, and that's adding too much ink to your stamp. So when you come to stamp it, it like smudges. If that makes sense. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay, let's see. Yes, and sometimes it's the paper, the photo paper. It's when it's too glossy, yeah, you're gonna get those smudges. Mm. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. It was a stressful week, but man, yeah, it's a good day. Okay, so I think that's cute. So I hope that was helpful, Jess. I always recommend, and by the way, Jess, I don't use Stays-On ink. I hate the smell of Stays-On, but also I feel like I don't get the best impressions from Stays-On. And I know a lot of people swear by it, but I'm not a big fan of Stays-On. I threw out all, like I had 2 Stays-Ons back in the day when I first started crafting and didn't like them at all. And I threw them all out. Well, Libby, today, if you purchase any of those ink pads through Beth, I have her link in the description box, and you purchase over $40, you get a free ink pad. That's honestly a deal. These ink pads are around $10. So, and they're worth it. Believe me, they're huge. They're so big. Like this is their size compared to Studio Calico's. And then this is the size compared to the Rangers. So they're pretty big. I love that they're that big, honestly. It's a good size. And they like stack nicely. So I'm a huge fan. But I'm a huge fan of all kinds of ink pads and stamps. Okay. The Scarlet. Is Beth still in the chat? Because Beth can answer that question for you. So Beth, I don't know if she's still there. Let us know if you're still here, Beth. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. And I leave this out for a tiny bit longer than I usually would, just to make sure that it's dry. Oh, no, Tammy, I have not watched that. I'm writing that down. Is that good? Oh, yeah, I love my movies. I love my shows. I've actually been recommending lately. A lot of people are asking me for movies and shows. I'm writing that down. Where is it on? Is it on Netflix? Okay, I wrote that down. Thank you. Yeah, I always say this. If you guys have good suggestions for movies, shows, I'm all ears. Okay, so I'm done with this guy with week 41. I think it turned out nice. I like the mustardy yellow. Using this gratitude card, and I will add my journaling later to this one. But using this card helped kind of balance all of this out. And I like it. It looks cute. So we can move on to week 42. Let me just get this off my desk real quick. Because I did print out photos for week 41. Okay. Oh, well, I need the opposite side of that page to do this, which is fine because I can slide these in. They're good to go. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Allie. I will add that to my list. Let's see. Psych. Is it scary? The Psych show? Okay, you said it's so funny. Okay, maybe I'll try that. As long as it's not scary. Don't be... giving me any scary shows. I am not a big fan of scary shows. Okay, so I just put those in to see if I wanted to keep them there. We shall see. Pulling them all out. Maybe change that up here. Like that. Okay, let's keep it like that for now. Okay. Now we're gonna go through the cards. I think I'm gonna stick to the same kit so I can use my cards. And I'm gonna start with the 4x6s. Okay. Okay, so let's start looking through these cards. I like the simplicity of this one. That could work. I don't really like this card, by the way, and it's very heavily themed, like travel kind of themed. So that card will go into my stash because if I travel, hopefully at some point, I can use that. But I like this one as well. And it kind of brings in all the colors. So either or one would work. And let's go through my cards here. This is really pretty, but no. Nope. Nope. That one's pretty. I like that burgundy red. Some of these are, that's such a cute card. I can't even. And it's perfect for Thanksgiving. Like it says on the menu, drinks, appetizers, main course, and dessert. And then it has the pumpkin pie. So freaking cute. Oh, I could probably use that peaceful mind, grateful heart. Maybe. Oh, this one matches nicely with this card. I might end up using that one. But then I won't use this one. And I like this a lot. Let me see. Okay, I think I have to change things around because this one will work for this, like to document that, right? Because I made like pumpkin, that's the wrong way. Made pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cheesecake muffins. I think that's what they're called. No, this gotta move. Either I shift these. I think I like that. Or is that too busy? I think that's too busy. Okay, we're moving like this. I don't know. But I like this card. I like this card. I had an idea for this. I already typed out journaling to go with this photo, if that makes sense. So I need something to add what I typed out. So I think that looks... Why is my camera not straight? Or my project isn't straight. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I know, Amy, the mustache situation. So funny. Okay, I think I might change of plans. This might be too busy for my spread. And I need to mute it down a little bit because the collage here is busy and the photos are kind of busy. So maybe something like this. Let's do that because if it gets busier, and it will when I add everything, I don't think that card's gonna really work. But we're going with this. Going with it. I have space to add my title, like my week on my title card. So that's good. I'm very, yes, I'm very organized with my crafting. I always feel like if you're organized, you'll get to document all those stories. So I definitely try my hardest to, you know, be organized and use all the things. I'm trying to find, I have, I know I want to add like color up here, but I'm trying to remember where I put those stamp sets. Hold on, you guys. Okay, yeah, because I was using these for my Thankful 30, so they were in my little basket for my Thankful 30. So I'm going to use the Apollo Alpha stamps from Future Crafts to Stamp Week because I want to bring in some color. So this is a good stamp set to kind of add. And as you can see, I go back and forth. I know a lot of people ask me, like, why do I use once the Close to My Heart ink pads, and then once you start using Studio Calicos and then scrapbook.com? Because I have them, I used everything. I'll use them all. I like them all. So I'll use them. Whatever's closest, I'm going to grab it and use it. No preference. Now I have to like go back later when this is on replay and read through the shows you guys are recommending. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, going back to the being organized. Yeah, I mean, if you don't put your things away afterwards, you will like, you're going to get lost when you come back to create again. And for me, when I come to craft, I just want to come and craft. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to put things away. So if I do it after I'm done crafting, it makes the next time I come into my craft room more enjoyable. And, you know, I organize all my pictures in an album on my phone, by the way. So even my photos are ready for me when I want to print them. And I'm organized on my phone because I want to make sure that I'm not overwhelmed with my photos. So if I took, you know how sometimes you take like 10 pictures of that, let's say stitch is running, and I take a few pictures to make sure I get at least 1 or 2 nice pictures. The rest right away, I'll go through it. The ones that don't look good, delete, delete, delete. Like I don't even hoard photos. Look at Chica, thank you. Yes, like cleanup. Just, you don't even have to be completely crazy organized, you know? It's literally just cleaning up after you craft. When I go live, you guys, I don't craft like this, by the way. I'm more organized when I'm crafting or doing a video for you guys because, like, I'm not talking and I'm not, like, I don't want to waste time now putting things away. But when I'm done crafting live, that's the first thing I do. Before I go down to cook dinner for the kids or whatever, I will tidy up, put everything away, and then come back later if I wanted to and take pictures to share with you guys online. But basically, yeah, I always recommend this. Keep a clean craft room and you will craft more. Didn't we say this is week 42? Yeah, it's week 42. Oh, I'm gonna fill that out. I forgot to fill out my week. So, and something I do in my project life, I just use all the stamps. Like, I used to stay cohesive with the title card back in the day, but I stopped because I have so many pretty stamps that I want to use, and I don't want to get stuck with just the same look and not use all the pretty stamps I have. So now I just go with it. Like, whatever I want to stamp with, I use it. Yes. And you know what, Sue? Sometimes, like, our craft room will never be exactly how we want it. But, you know, just enjoy it. Keep it tidy, clean, organized so you can find all the things you need. To me, that's like good enough. I wish I had the biggest craft room with all the space and all the organization, but I don't. I have this little nook in my bedroom, and I'm so grateful for it because it gives me the space that I need to have my desk and a few cabinets, and I'm good to go. And actually, just recently, we moved furniture around in the house to empty out a room for my kids and things like that. Um, and my husband was like, "You can use that little office space if you want for your craft room." I was like, "You know what? No, I like my space. It's a good size." Uh, yes, Elizabeth, that's a great thing to do, by the way. I love doing that with projects, like the Thankful, I don't think that's going to match. The Thankful 30, this will probably match. Putting them in a box, in a basket. I've done that for years. I love doing that because when I'm doing these projects, I don't want to have to rummage through my stash, and it's time consuming, it's annoying. So having them all set up for you and ready, and it's going to remind you to use those products. So use those stickers if they're in a box next to you. You get to use the stamps. And I give myself grace. I let myself, go through my own stash if I want to. But, if you have a good amount on hand in your basket, you really don't even have to waste your time looking for stuff. Yeah, the basket is perfect. I even I don't know if you guys have watched my organization videos and like my craft room stuff. I purchased the We Are Memory Keepers like tray. I think it's called the tray organizer. I'm not even sure what it's called. They've been sold out for like months. They have not restocked them on scrapbook.com, but that thing's a lifesaver. I used to add all my projects on the floor or in baskets, but now I can put them in on those trays and have them on the trays. And that's been helpful for sure. Maybe I should add a little something to that. Oh, I like that everything will fall into place. Let me see if I want to add it there. No, that's maybe somewhere around here. I like that. And I love title cards, by the way, that are simple. Hopefully that's straight. It works. Okay, so for this one, so I shared, I think it was a layout of mine. Oh, maybe it was my October daily, how Laith decided to trim off his beard and mustache. And then he came down, he was like, "I'm done." He's just like, "Do you like my mustache?" I was like, "What the heck?" Like, "No, I don't like your mustache." He's just joking. But he walked around like almost for an hour with this mustache, right? And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, you need to like take that off your face because you kind of look like Burt Reynolds." He didn't even know who Burt Reynolds was. He was like, "Who's Burt Reynolds?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, you make me feel so old." So I wrote or I typed out the little convo we had, him and I. And what I was thinking would use this, the quoted or the Sunset Bay stamp set from Studio Calico. It has the speech bubble, it has the quotation marks and all that stuff. So I knew I wanted to use the stamp set for this picture. And I wanted to choose a 3x4 card that I can add that speech bubble in. So that's what I'm going to do. I could have even typed that on the card, but I didn't know which card I was going to use. But it's okay. We're going to go with this one. Now the speech bubble has a star in the center. Don't ask me why they did that, but they did. So we're moving on. So what I usually do when I use this stamp set is, I mean, I think the star is cute, maybe because they thought like, oh, you can stamp it in like a light gray and you'll have a star in the center. I don't like that idea, but let me just move that off here. What I usually do is I just stamp the sides of my speech bubble, something like that, right? And that way I don't get any ink on the star, or you could use washi tape if you wanted to and cover up the star. But I find this to be easy because the star is, you know, far from the speech bubble itself. Or you could just stamp it, which I've done before, just making sure I have enough ink, and wipe off the ink from the star. Okay, so I think we're good. Can stamp my little, hopefully I get it. Just trying to make sure. There we go. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna get this right so I don't have to type this out again. Yeah, worked. So you don't get the star in there. That's cute. I like it. And there's the, like, the inside of the, I might stamp it in the gray. Let's see. But let me just see what you guys are chatting about. Yeah, that works too, Sabrina. It doesn't even matter where you get the trace from. Definitely anything works for sure to be organized. Yeah, I've seen that too with Sabrina, the baking sheets. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Yes, you could cut out the star. Yes, you can definitely do that as well. That's a good one, Chica, for sure. There's so many different ways to use it for sure. I think I'm going to stamp this with a light gray. Maybe like the linen. I love this gray because it's so subtle. It's like the perfect gray to add color to something like this, but not take away from your journaling, you know, and your journaling still kind of pops. And I sometimes double stamp it because it's so light. So if you want a stronger gray, you can double stamp it. But look how subtle and pretty that is. I love it. It's like one of my favorite grays. This one and scrapbook.com's, I think it's called Fog. Let me see, just to double check if I'm giving you the right name. I always like mix up the companies and the names of their ink pad. Yeah, it's Fog. This is another favorite of mine. Like I stamp them out on little label stickers and I add them to my ink pads, but it's just such a pretty subtle gray. Very, very similar. I think this one's probably even a little bit darker than this one. Let's try it. I forgot, I haven't used it for a while. Because, so let's see if this one is darker or, but I have a feeling that this one's lighter, scrapbook.com's. Yeah, I see it's much lighter. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this one has more a tint of a blue than that one. This one's more warmer, but really pretty. Love them both. Love those subtle colors. Okay, putting this away so we can go back to finishing week 42. Oh, wow, I have like 30 minutes left, so I better finish this spread before we're done. Okay, let me just trim this guy out. Let me see if I can get this right. And you know, it's so funny. I always get like scrapbook.com, not scrapbook, sorry, Studio Calico's digitals, and I never tend to use them. I don't know why, which I should, because I can reprint some of those pretty cards, you know? But again, I have so many cards, not overwhelming, but I'd like to use what I have before I start printing more cards. So if I'm going to keep this one to this side, then this is a good spot for it. Maybe I should just add it in the middle. I want them to kind of flow. So let's see what I want to add on this. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? On the stamp set, I forgot. Actually, I should have done that. I'm just going to stamp these, by the way. Maybe on the same paper. Just thought about that. And add... Because at first I thought I would do multiple, like where what I said, what he said. But I just added it all in one speech bubble. Because I didn't know how much space I have. Yeah, Chica, I do that. I always use these travel cards, even like around town. But like I said earlier, I'm not really going out. This is why if you've been watching my Project Life spreads, you'll know that I have not been going out, and all my photos, most of them, are at home. Basically, like my daughter had her friends over, hanging out, right, outside, seeing my niece, food, what I've been baking and cooking through the week, Stitch. These are like home photos, you know, I'm not going out. And that's fine, you know, it's okay, but I'll definitely use it once we are out and about. That's for sure. The color of that close to my heart ink pad is linen. Yeah, I think that's the one I used. That's like that subtle gray. Or it gives you that subtle warm gray. So I'm gonna trim these out as a pair and not like separate, because that's just too much work. So maybe like something like this. Like add them around my speech bubble. That's cute. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, travel albums. That's something like, I love traveling, but when you get back, you're so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff you have to do for your travel album. But organizing your photos, your stories. And I always tend to do the journaling beforehand, because I'm always so worried I'm going to forget it. Even though I journal when we travel, that's the only thing I take with me when we travel. I don't take scrapbooking stuff, because I always, when I travel, I'm like, I want to be in the moment. I don't want to craft. I just want to enjoy the country we're visiting. So that's literally the only thing I do or take with me is my journal, my daily journal. And I will write down details, what we did the day. So when I come home and do my travel album, I have all the details already journaled. I literally just type them out and print them. I don't even bother with doing it by hand or anything. So maybe I should put them down here or no. What do you guys think? Like over my speech bubble like that? Yeah, I like it like that. So yeah. But I think I'm caught up on all our travel albums. I only had Late's France album, which I finished, what, months ago with the quarantining, I think. That was a good time to catch up on that. I think I want to stamp, I have a stamp set from Studio Calico that has like emojis. Love that stamp set, so cute. But I used it recently. See, this is the problem when you have too many stamps. You have to kind of go through them. But I know it's Studio Calico. Yeah, here it is. I should have looked in that basket first, because I just recently used it. Okay, so let's see. I like this one. Where'd it go? That one. because my kids say that this emoji like is so me. So I'll share it now when I stamp it out, because I always look at them when they say something stupid. I give them this look. They know it. And just they're always like, "What?" I was like, "I'm giving you, are you like stupid look?" Right? Like, don't say that. So yeah, that's the Hiba mommy look. When my kids say something, I'm like, really? You did not just say that. Yeah, that's the look. I'm going to give him that look for this picture right now. Oh, I can fill it out. Oh yeah, it's weird that this year there was no traveling or any of that. And my husband, he traveled recently for work, and he literally said there was 10 people in the airplane, the whole airplane. It's the weirdest thing ever. So yeah. Let's see. Travel stamp recommendations. I would check. Right now, I don't know who has travel stamps, but I would check Studio Calico. They have a big variety. Not close by, in a creative bubble, sorry, with Feature Craft. I don't know if she still has any travel stamps, but those are a good place to look. But Studio Calico definitely, I would say, have a really big variety. I want to cover the light behind him, kind of not the prettiest. So we're going with that. I'm giving him the look. He knows what the look looks like. And we're done with those two. We're good with that. We can move on now. Yeah, I was like, I need to take a picture. He's like, no, you don't. I was like, believe me, you'll thank me later. When you look through the album and you see that picture. So he's like, fine. And by the way, talking about travel stamps, Studio Calico has like countries, right? So you can get, okay, so countries, states. I have this one from Studio Calico, the travel stamps. I have a Georgia one because I live in Georgia. Oh, I have this one, the Hawaii one. Let me see. I have Tennessee because I go to Tennessee a lot to see my sister. Have Atlanta again because I live in Georgia. So there's like different stamps. I also, before, okay, so we were supposed to go to Europe, like a big trip to Europe, right? I think I have those stamps somewhere else. A big trip to Europe didn't happen because of COVID, right? But I still got the stamps because we know we're gonna go. I'm gonna go, you guys. So let's see. So I got like the France one. So cute. I love the baguettes. Got a Spain one. Those were countries we were going to. I think that's it. I think they're still releasing new ones as we go, right? So I just need Portugal. Where were we going? In Italy. Yes. And then I have the sets. When we go to Europe, I can document them. So if you're looking for something like that, check out Studio Calico. Yes, Studio Calico's stamps come in these sleeves. And Everyday Explorers come in these sleeves. Bye, Elizabeth. Thank you so much, sweetie, for coming on here and chatting with us and crafting. We're almost done here. We're getting there. Have a great day, sweetie. You're welcome. Okay, so maybe I'll use my dog stamp. for this one. Or you know what? Not even gonna do that. I'll maybe look through. I have like these large word thingamabobbers that I would like to use because I don't use them as much. And we can use them somewhere here. Let me just grab this one because what does that one say? No, that one's not gonna work. Like these speech bubbles are cute, so oh, and that captured is nice. That's huge. No, I saw one that said like good times. Okay, these have to come out, I guess. Taking them out. What does that say? No. This one, I was thinking of this. Maybe that one works. Like right here with this, or is that too big? What do you guys think? Or move it down so it has like the same green. You can read it. Yeah, the cutouts are really cute. I think I might use that one. I like how bold it is. Look how pretty these are. Oh, Simply Charming is cute. Place it on the grass and leave it down here so you can kind of see the words. Or the Simply Charming one. Which one? I like them both. So I can use either or. Those can go back. And they come in white too, but I like the boldness of the black. It brings in the black from this photo. Even the good times, that's huge. Okay. Oh, that's so funny because I just thought about it and it's too big. It covers up the kids. I don't know. That looks too big. I'm trying to see. I have a lot of like little wood veneers and words and things like that that I rarely use. I don't know why. Oh, look at that. It says friends on there. Hold on. That one says smile and friends. See, it's just how the kids are standing. I don't want to, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I think I like it here with stitch. So I might do that. I don't like the friends up there. It's so big. But I'm going to leave it there. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. But we're trying to get this done. Do it. Probably lift it up now. Okay. That's good. And I might just use my alpha stickers to add a little something to this collage of what I was baking and cooking, or what we ate. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I like the flip-flopping. Do you guys like the flip-flopping? I only do this when I'm with you guys. Okay, so maybe just something simple, because there we go. Let me find, I have these from Kelly Perky's like quarantine kit, and I know that I can find something. Let's see. I'm trying to find something that goes, but those colors don't match. See, that's my problem. Oh, I like the eating my feelings. Actually might use that one. It works. Okay, I'm gonna use the eating my feelings. Even though I don't really eat my feelings, like I'm pretty good at that, like controlling how much I eat and stuff. So, but I think it's cute and funny. So I'm gonna use it because these are the weeks of, you know, the debates and all that. Everybody was stressed out and just ready for it to all be over. So I don't like this. I think I'm taking this out. It's way too big. I think for this one, I'm trying to see. I like this, yes. Maybe I have it up there. I could add, like I want to bring in that blue to the side. So maybe adding like hearts, like one of the hearts to the kids or something around there. I'm trying to see which one. It needs something, so hold up, you guys. I think I will find... I just want... I don't know where I grabbed the stickers. I need a label. So there we go. I'm going to use that label sticker sheet. And then I can just add it somewhere around here. And then I can probably stamp something or journal something there. Okay, let's see. But, of course, I like this. The magic is in you. I feel so bad for these kids. They don't like get to hang out anymore as much, you know? And so when my daughter has multiple friends, they stay outside and play outside and use the projector to watch movies or whatever. But when it's one friend, you know, she can stay over and hang out and all that stuff. But when there's a lot of kids, that's just too much of a risk, honestly. You know how kids really forget that they have to social distance. So, oh, you know, that would be cute if I used that bear puffy sticker on my niece's photo. But no, it doesn't work. It's so cute, but it doesn't work. Oh, I forgot about this one. Maybe not. Maybe I should have stamped something there. Like with the pumpkin. Oh, look at that. It has the pumpkin on there. Or there. No, there. Okay. I don't think I'm going to add anything to my niece's picture. That's just too much going on my photos and my pictures and my cards. Yeah, exactly, Carol. A lot of adults forgot to. Even though the kids are pretty good. They're pretty smart, but they just forget that they have to like social distance and stuff. So I think I'm done with week 42. I got week 41, 42. I'm actually going to be sharing week 40 this week, the coming up week. I also, on Monday, I have a flip through of my October daily, which is tomorrow. Really excited about that. Thankful 30 videos coming up as well next week. And a Project Life spread. So I'm sharing a lot next week. So keep you guys entertained and me up to date on my projects. But this was so much fun. I had a great time creating in my Project Life today. You guys helped me out. I was able to use a lot from my kit. Look at that. Even though this kit was very book themed, heavily themed towards books, but I used a lot of it. It's pretty good. I think I can even get 2 more weeks out of it as well. So that's going to be fun. Just kind of Had a good time doing it. By the way, if you didn't see the washi tape that came with this kit, it is beautiful. I'm so in love with this washi tape. I can't wait to use it in my reading journal. It's just adorable. And like on any layouts that you are like documenting books, it's just so good. Studio Calco's been kicking ass with the washi tape lately. I had so much fun with you guys as well. Thank you, all of you, for showing up today. I say this all the time. I posted today just thanking my crafty friends because I know I say this all the time. I love you guys for your support, for your kindness, your kind words. I can't even tell you and express to you how much it means to me, but it truly does. And you guys showing up every Sunday just to chat and craft with me is just mind blowing. It really is. And last week I was late for an hour trying to, you know, get my YouTube working and stuff. And you guys hung in there and waited for me. I can't even believe it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one. I love reading your messages. I love reading your DMs, sharing your photos with me. It's just so special. Thank you so much, Sabrina, everybody, Kelly, Carol, Allie, Sue, everybody, Teresa, everybody who's in here, Libby, you guys are awesome, Marsha. And I know like these are the same people that show up every week. So it truly means the world. Thank you so much. And I always have a blast. And my whole family knows now that Sundays, 2 p.m., it's, you know, my time, my live with my subscribers, crafty friends. So yeah, it seems like this is going to be going on for a while. When we first started in March, that wasn't the thinking about it. I literally thought we're going to do it for a month and then everybody goes back to their normal life, but it seems like that's not happening. So thank you so much for everybody who showed up today. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I have a lot of videos planned for next week. I hope you enjoyed them. Please don't forget to do the thumbs up, not just for my videos, any crafter you watch, thumbs up, commenting, all of that helps, you know, push the videos up and letting YouTube know that these types of videos are enjoyable, right? So do that for all your crafty YouTubers. Don't forget to like their videos as well. Leave them a comment. Let them know how much you appreciate them and their hard work. Because as creators, it does take a lot of time, you know, editing, voiceover, pictures, sharing. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know, I like to comment back. I like to answer every question. Yes, sometimes it'll take me a few days, but believe me, I read every single one and I will comment back, even if it's a simple thank you. So just remember to thank your creators by liking their videos, leaving them a nice comment. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, Joanne. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, there's going to be a replay for this for sure, so you can watch the replay. Thank you, guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, wherever you are in the world. Enjoy your day, enjoy your Sunday. And I see a better America on the horizon, you guys. I see it. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day. Sending you all so much love, peace, happiness. Remember to love your neighbors. Remember to love each other and to spread peace and love. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day.